Am I supposed to stand in the doorway for the rest of the evening? It sounded urgent on the phone. Now you're saying I didn't have to rush? I'm already here. Can you please put away your spoon sword and pot-lid shield? If you're curious, just ask. I went to the supermarket after work. This was going to be my dinner. However, it seems some of it will go to you. I do not need your gratitude. You should thank yourself instead. You're the first person I met who was defeated by a couple of crabs in a pot. Did you close the kitchen door properly? I see you haven't been completely incapacitated from fear. Are you looking for something? Rubber gloves. Isn't that a bit much? Give them to me. You already took them out of the drawer. Do I look like a forensic pathologist? Well, considering the task you've assigned me, I'm more like a police officer. Let's get started. I can already tell they're causing trouble. Truly, the crabs must be brought to justice. What are you waiting for? Do you need a save point so your progress isn't lost? Would you prefer I face them alone? This is a cruelty like no other. Does this amuse you? I suppose whether I live or die is of little importance to you. They're all here. Perhaps I should correct myself. The 12 suspects, 6 male crabs and 6 female crabs, have been arrested. Is that right? In terms of skill, shouldn't you be better at this? Are you scared? It's hard to imagine a hunter who can beat 10 wanderers using only one hand is afraid of some crabs. How will you deal with the culprits? Or rather, what traditional cooking method will you choose before untying them one by one? Do you know how to make crab roe noodles? I read the recipe. Doesn't seem to be difficult. The ignorant are fearless describes you perfectly. If you think you're going to fail, you would be correct for once. That is all I have to say on the matter. What are my dinner plans? You may check the contents of the plastic bag by the door. If we add steamed crab to the menu, it'd be an impressive meal. What's with that look? Lettuce, eggs, red cabbage, and tomatoes. Which one haven't you seen before? It seems too much sugar causes memory loss for you. It's not that I want to eat grass every day. Have you forgotten how you dragged me out for barbecue and sukiyaki on Monday and Wednesday? This week's cheat meal quota was met before I realized it. It's not unreasonable to say that you are to blame. Now then, Kami chef, please lend me your apron. With the ingredients available to us, it should be easy to make a dinner that is not simply grass. Lettuce with oyster sauce and scrambled eggs with tomato. Isn't that more to your liking? The crabs have already been caught. Does it actually matter who cooks? Why don't you do what you can to help? I almost forgot. You're afraid. If you want to eat on time, I suggest you observe from the sidelines like before. However, don't stand outside the room. Come here. Stand in this spot. Don't steal any food. Don't cause any trouble. And watch the timer for the crabs. In addition, since I was summoned to do all this work, you should also think about how I'll be compensated for my time.
Fortunately for us, it didn't rain this afternoon. The trip you planned would have been ruined otherwise. I bought an extra one at the supermarket. It's brand new, and I haven't used it yet. Try your hair. Yes, Dr. Joel. Tomorrow's consultation has been moved to an earlier date? Understood. Yes, we are on our way back. Don't worry. Did I say we? It's nothing. I'll be there in time. That works. Goodbye. I told you to try yourself off, yet all you did was laugh and distract me. Come closer. Let me help you. Don't forget to wipe the water off your neck. You wouldn't want to catch a cold. Stop squirming. Are you still not used to this? You should start getting used to it from now on. Cover yourself with my coat. Don't take it off until you feel warm enough. Are you comfortable with this temperature? Good. Make sure you're buckled in. It's a traffic jam.
There are multiple traffic jams ahead due to torrential rain. Please be patient and drive safely.
I suppose we have to wait. We've been out the whole day. Are you tired? Take a nap. Recline your seat first. The button is to your right. Can't find it? It's here. This is for adjusting the headrest. Lean back. I'll do it for you. Do you feel comfortable? A little higher then. Done. Keep the coat on. I'll turn down the thermostat. I'm not cold. I'll play something soothing to help you sleep. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of it. I play this soundtrack when I need to catch up on sleep in the car. It works well. Still can't fall asleep. Shall I hold your hand? Once the car moves, I'll have to let go. It's all right. Hold on to it for now. Are you still awake? You're sleepy, but can't fall asleep. You can talk then. You said talking to me helps you fall asleep, did you not? Indeed, there have been times when I couldn't fall asleep. What was on my mind when I lost sleep, you ask? I thought about how the snowmen we built on the windowsill might melt. I got up to move them into the freezer. I also thought about how I hadn't finished the dessert you bought me, and how it wasn't going to taste as good the next day. Then I started to wonder whether you remembered to close the window before you slept. The weather forecast said it was going to rain that night. I thought about the dangerous mission you were on that day. I hoped I wouldn't see you at the hospital the day after. That's all. Sleep tight. I lied. I never planned to let go of your hand. Good night. We'll be home when you wake up. However, if you don't want to go home, I'll keep driving to wherever the road takes us.
Shift your gaze elsewhere. Your expression shall not even earn an ounce of my pity. Though it seems a night in the throne room was not enough. Perhaps you desire to be frozen with the wall as your paltry confessional. Better to yield now than later. Could you still be interested in what I'm currently reading? Certainly. 'Tis a poem related to Astra. Its descriptions suit you. Would you like to hear it? A great distance beyond, north of ice and snow, atop the divine mountain, when light pierces through howling blizzards, the divines sing of destiny's crest. My emissary devout, will thou be lost in these celestial halls? Will thou have the courage to wait for mine words? To unveil thy fate predetermined? You appear to be fascinated. Then don't speak. With the frozen kingdom awakened, greedy ants fall into eternal slumber. The divine rest upon their thrones, yet hidden daggers lie beneath their robes. Brazen trespasser, Arctachion, sing of thy requiem. Dost thou know where thy stands? Upon white gleaming bones. I don't mind repeating this verse. Consider it a prophecy of your future. Are you frightened? If this is all your courage is capable of, you best forget about the Creatio Protocore. Traces of destiny like shimmering starlight bind people who have never met. I'll stop here. The last verse is rather strange. Do you truly wish to strike a deal? You ask far too many questions. Must your wild curiosity be satiated? Celestial Savior, is thou prepared to save him from darkness? To be his sanctuary amidst rime and gale? To allow the descent of miracles once again? What caught your attention? 'Tis not your first time here. Is your memory truly that bad? I do recall someone entering my bedchamber with Jazz's aid while I was bathing. You did not see anything? My words couldn't have implied that. Tis not something to fret about. This is not the first nor the last time. I am already used to it. Well, it's still somewhat. What is this? A tincture? I have no use for it. It's not that I do not believe you, dear gardener. All right. I shall try it. Should I lie down? Understood. My clothes. Will this suffice? Yes. Let's get started. Is everything ready? You aren't gentle in the slightest. I hope you're not trying to avenge yourself. This will do. The effect of the medicine. I don't feel it. The herbs in the basement. I doubt their potency would be more effective. I suggest you stop. There is no medicine in the Tower of Thorns. Or rather, no medicine that worked for me. Before, I cannot recall. For why I was punished or how I recovered, it escapes my memory. However, I do remember this. If there truly exists a remedy for me, then I might have already found it. What are you looking for? Is it the Tower of Thorns you seek? Or me? An illusion. This is no trick of the mind. As you can see, you are real. I am as well. And this field of jasmine is with you. Do you feel better now? Close your eyes. Rest for as long as you'd like. Indeed, these are Arctic yawns. They visit many places during their travels. Perhaps they remember you. They might take a brief respite upon meeting you again. 'Tis no jest. Arctic yawns have an impeccable memory. They also live much, much longer than other birds of a similar size. Even if eons pass, they shall remember you upon another chance encounter. Do you not wish to be remembered? My fate is to disappear from the annals of history. For someone to want to remember me, it certainly feels wonderful. All right, the sun is setting. It's time for you to rest. Do you want to lie down in the sea of flowers? Tis a good idea. Me? I wish to watch the sunset one last time before falling asleep. Is the scent to your liking? I hope the fragrance of flowers brings you pleasant dreams. Now close your eyes. I know you won't ever forget me. The sun will rise again. Follow the jasmine's fragrance in your dreams. You shall surely find your way back to my side. Sleep. We'll meet again when dawn greets the world once more. This is a promise. I promise to you.